All right, back to the breaking news in San Jacinto County this morning. There's been an explosion at a chemical plant on FM 1127. This is in Shepherd, just south of Livingston.
It happened at Sound Resource Solutions. This is a live or earlier video from the ground right now where you can see a huge black cloud of smoke. That smoke can be seen for miles. There is a 5-mile shelter-in-place radius right now around this facility. Highway 59 is closed at FM 1127. So if you have any plans to head north on 59 into Shepherd, just know you are going to run into a total closure there. One private school has been evacuated. The San Jacinto County Office of Emergency Management says all children and employees of the private school on FM 1127 have been safely evacuated to the Shepherd ISD Administration Building. That's where they will be reunited with family.
The Polk Office of Emergency Management also assisting in this as well. We are keeping an eye out for any alerts, but if you are in the area, in the 5-mile radius, you were told to shelter in place. If you are on the roads, again, you need to shelter in place. Do not drive around any barricades.
Well, meteorologist John Dawson has been watching this fire. At one point could even see the smoke on radar. JD, what are you hearing from viewers and from what you're seeing on the radar right now?
Yeah, I've actually got a little bit of video and pictures that I think we've been showing those already, been submitted, so I have seen the smoke. And as soon as I saw that column of smoke going up so high in the sky, I knew there was a good chance that our radar would be able to pick that up. I know winds are certainly the other concern, because once this, whatever is in this cloud of smoke begins to rise, if the wind's going to grab a hold of it and move it around a little bit, and I'm sure that's why the shelter in place. We haven't heard any details whatsoever as far as what type of chemicals could be burning or what the source of this explosion was. So that's a lot of information that we don't know. But let me tell you what I could show you just sort of from a observation point. And again, I'm sitting here at the Fox 26 studios. I know the winds are coming out of the south, so we're going to look at those breezy conditions. Anything that were to get up into the atmosphere is going to start traveling to the north from its source location. We've been talking about that this is in between Shepherd and Goodridge is kind of where the location is. And I'm going to start kind of wide here. Here's Lake Livingston, all right? And Trinity River comes out of Lake Livingston. That's actually the border between San Jacinto County and Polk County. And you see the little blips of green right underneath my 59 sign on the road there? That's the smoke that's coming from this source. And so it kind of gives us a better idea of exactly what we're talking about. Now, I've backed it up for an hour. So we're now showing like an hour's worth of data. So if we would be using our radar to show rain, I would say, well, this is the last 8 hours, last hour of rain. But again, this is not rain that we're looking at. This is the smoke that's coming from that source. There's a lot of details. We don't know exactly why there's an explosion, what type of fuel or whatever is creating the smoke, on what could be burning or whether it's still going. But I do know, you can see as we move through the hour here, that the smoke, at least that's very high, is going away, because the radar scans in the higher levels of the atmosphere, especially when it gets out this far away from the source. And so I would think that that's good news. I'm not saying that the fire's out or anything like that, but the smoke that's reaching the higher elevations has begun to dissipate. It's no longer there. The radar no longer seeing that. But again, I want to kind of pinpoint this down for you as far as where we are expecting this or where this is happening. Here's Shepherd, here's Goodridge. This is the Trinity River right here, which separates San Jacinto County from Polk County. So that's why we've got two different offices of emergency management that are really dealing with this, because it's happening in San Jacinto County, but it's certainly that smoke is getting perhaps blown some into Polk County, and it's right on the line here. So that's why we're seeing that. FM 1127 is where that source is off of 59. So again, that's some of the details of what I can tell you just from a pure observation level. And I'm going to back out again just to kind of show you. In Cleveland, we have 6-mile-an-hour winds, which is really not that strong, and that's why we're able to see that smoke rise up. A lot of the pictures that we're seeing, it's able to kind of go up very high. So that's what I've got from the Fox 26 Weather Center right now. We'll go back into the studio for the latest.